Welcome to the ElderAbyss show. For talking videos, it's the place to go. Game tips, rants, tactics, and more. What you'll find here, you can never be sure.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. This episode's a little special to me. It's kind of our first minor milestone. We've surpassed our 1 month of show production and putting it on for you guys. And I just wanted to take a moment and tell everyone I appreciate all the folks coming by and viewing the episodes. I appreciate everyone's comments, both the public and the private ones have been great. And of course, I appreciate everyone who's taken the time to subscribe to the channel, to the show. It means a lot to me in its own way. I enjoy doing this, and I hope to take this in a direction that really benefits the community that we represent. So for this episode, we're going to do a little hodgepodge of Medal of Honor and Bad Company 2. So let's kick it off right now with Medal of Honor. I'm going to pause it right here because I want to talk about the situation that I find myself in with the enemy player that's on that ledge straight across the way on that building. Chances are he's aimed down sights either into this room or perhaps even into this specific doorway that I am finding myself in. The reason I wanted to pause this here is, one, given this conflict, I'm entering this situation at an extreme disadvantage. The best thing I could do is just back myself out of this, either try to flank that gentleman or just forget about it altogether and go find another fight and engage with someone else. But unfortunately, due to the mounting frustration that builds upon me when I am playing this game, I find myself not making the best decisions, and this is a prime example of mounting frustrations influencing your conflict decisions and how typically that doesn't work out to be a good thing. So right here, what I'm doing is the enemy team's pretty sporadic and they're pushing pretty good, so I'm trying to hold, or at least put in forth any effort that I can to hold down Charlie. That maneuver there is one I do a lot, especially with the Spec Ops class, is I'll fire a rocket up there. If I don't get any hit markers, then I'll make a lap, check the bottom, and then I'll throw a grenade up. And the reason I do that is a lot of times the guys that are up there, if someone hears a rocket or a grenade go off the top of the steps, they're pretty certain someone's about to come up and they'll come in there at that point. So I kind of double up, and I've been pretty successful at that little technique where the first explosion will draw them in as they're awaiting someone to come up the steps, and then all of a sudden another one lands in their lap. It's fairly effective. Too bad I didn't get anything that time to demonstrate it to you guys, but it works pretty good. You have to excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee while I'm doing this. Yeah, see right here they've pushed up, they've got Bravo, and they're pushing up across that building. So the back side here is going to be your best defensive stance, but what you want to watch is that alleyway straight across, though, the ledge on that building at B where they got a line of sight right down there. And the elusive door that we were talking about earlier, notice I've done a little bit better of a job entering it. But right here, see, that's a prime example of what just pisses me off. You can get behind cover, it doesn't matter. All it takes is one stray bullet and you're done. And it's just, and that's it. It's all you hear. Woo! Sorry guys, I don't mean to. I know you don't come here to hear the negatives of how I feel about this thing. They're just mounting on me, and I'm feeling frustrated because I wanted to enjoy this game so much. But I keep trying. as far as what we're going to be bringing to the show, this the Medal of Honor, the presence there. I mean, and look at that aim. And yeah, it's just the frustration mounting, baby. Yes. But I digress. As far as the show, like I was saying, we're going to be probably the presence of Medal of Honor is going to be dropping off here. You know, Black Ops comes out a little bit less than 2 weeks from now, and I've been doing, you know, I was a little turned off on that at first. But I've been doing some research on it, and I'm going to hit on that probably in its own little video about how I feel about it. You know, it looks good. But in the meantime, you know, we might do some more hodgepodges of Medal of Honor and Bad Company 2. We'll do some highlight reels, and I've got a few ideas put together, and so we're going to keep things rolling and rolling. Never fear, never fear. Now right here, I've got one in the pocket as far as mortar strikes. Now drop it on alpha because they've got alpha. I'm going to pause it because where I screwed up is I didn't check my mini-map. And if you look, let me pull the zoom in here. They're all spawning over on the right-hand corner behind that big 3-story from where I'm at. Would have been the perfect place. Oh, so I mean, I dropped it. I got, I think, 1 kill. Had I dropped it over there, you know, I could have got a little vengeance, and you know, maybe felt a little better, and stoked up my my gameplay a little bit, and had a much better round. I mean, it's just that's how volatile it can be. But you know, we'll see, because well, that didn't work so well. Right here, they managed to take my precious Charlie, and that upsets me. As I was explaining earlier, Charlie's that's my place. That's where I want to be. It's what I consider it. And especially in this map, it's the hold all of holds. The other two can flip pretty easy. Charlie's just a beast to get in and get sometimes the way it is in that building. So I pull myself together and extract a little vengeance on these guys for taking Charlie from me. Which, oh, armor piercing bullets. I'm sorry guys, I'm just enthused with my own shooting here for the moment. I'm wondering where it's been for the whole round. But it just goes to show how quickly you can put a little bit of bad luck behind you sometimes. That was a nice follow-up with the mortar strike. I was anticipating more enemies down that back hall, but there was only one, it seems like. But oh no, hello, son. Oh, I didn't even get him before it's over with. Watch these guys just stroll out in the street as the buildings explode from the mortar drop or something. I'm not sure what that was. He's like, hey, did you see that? Yes, it was good. Anyway, we did manage to pull off the victory. Wasn't an overly great game, but I am noticing the more I play this, a lot of the great games seem to have already been had. And that I guess it's where more, well, like I touched on earlier, it's just the play styles that are emerging. It's becoming extremely hard to pull off those games. So that wraps up what we wanted to touch on with Medal of Honor. So I'm going to go ahead and bleed this on over into a little Bad Company 2. What I've got here is, since I don't have time for the whole game, what I've done is went through one of the games I had captured the first night that I came back to Bad Company 2 after having played Medal of Honor fairly well exclusively after its release. So this is about a week and a half, a little better with Medal of Honor than coming back to Bad Company 2. I gotta say, you know, sometimes you struggle when you switch back and forth between games, but I hopped into Bad Company 2 and, you know, like riding a bike, it felt good. It actually felt better. I guess having pulled some time in Medal of Honor made me really appreciate the things that function and do well in Bad Company 2. So I actually was having a really good time with it. It was like I'd been, you know, it's like being away from home for a while and coming back. Well, not quite, but same principle. It was nice. I've been playing a lot more Bad Company 2 since I've come back to it and kind of strayed away a little bit from Medal of Honor. That's pretty much the way I'm rolling right now. I am playing a little Medal of Honor. It's not like I'll walk completely away from it, but I am playing a little bit. I'm kind of really holding out for the patch before I really decide where we're going to go with that. But Bad Company 2, man, it's just good stuff. I'm really looking forward to the Vietnam pack. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to take everything in a real nice direction. It'll be, I mean, you guys that have been with this game since release know where I'm coming from. We've been in dire need of some serious maps for this game, and I'm kind of let down that they didn't support it better than they did with the maps, but maybe we'll see a little bit of life breathed into this thing with Medal of Honor. I know with shit, listen at me. With Vietnam. So I'm really looking forward to it. Looks like the next couple months are going to be pretty good. We've got the Vietnam map pack, Black Ops. That game's quite possibly shaping up to be a rather enjoyable piece of work. Could have went so many different ways. Not finished that. but no, seriously, it's looking pretty good. I like the modes and the things that are incorporated into it. And Vietnam's going to be great, so we're going to have a handful of good games, at least 2. I'd hope for more. Can't unhint. But yeah, at least 2 good games with Vietnam and Black Ops. Hopefully, hell, I thought Medal of Honor was going to be a good game too, but where we landed on that. Appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good one. See you.
In the end, all ready been told. We're all just gamers growing old.